South African athletes have had their moments of brilliance on the world stage, and with a busy schedule ahead, one hopes for a continuation of that trend. To talk to us about the year ahead in athletics, we've roped in Athletics South Africa President, Mr. James Moloi. Mr. Moloi, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Priscilla.
So let's start and talk just about how we've seen our athletes being able to deliver on the international stage all the way from the juniors to the seniors. So when we look at the year ahead, I think the big one will be world champs. What is the plan from Athletics South Africa's point of view when it comes to the world champs this year and the preparations? Are we looking to focus on grooming the youngsters and the juniors, or are we looking to go in and compete for podiums?
No, thanks, Priscilla. As you've seen last time when we go to the Olympics, 80 to 90% of our athletes were juniors, were under 18. So we have started there already. If you have checked the relay team, 3 of the athletes were under 18. So the only person who was all there, it was Akane. So you can imagine that we are investing in the juniors more than anything else. And then we came back from Budapest. People were complaining about not getting medals and all that. We said, you know what, let's do something about that. And then we met with the coaches, athletes, and we discussed about that matter, where and how can we improve athletics. And they told us what to do. So when we go to the Olympics, we are very ready. Even now, at the present moment, we are busy planning for the World Championships. But I'm giving a surety that 80 to 90% of the athletes that are going for the World Champs will be the juniors, under 18. So we might have some of the seniors that are going to be participating. But at the present juncture, we are investing in the primary schools and high schools and universities, because now there's no way that if you need good athletes, we have to invest from these youngsters going forward. So one of my my board members, we've got 2 from the universities and 1 from the high schools and primary schools. So it becomes very easy to plan ahead going forward in terms of planning and getting talent from those children or those athletes. So now we are well prepared. We are meeting with the athletes on Saturday, the 25th, 8 in the morning with their coaches. Their coaches are going to give us a plan, because we can't decide for them. So their coaches are going to sit with us and they are going to plan ahead in terms of how can we improve. Because last time they told us straight away that, Mr. Moloi, if you want us to win medals, you must put camps together so that we can be together and train together as one and all that. And then I think maybe they might do the same, and then we might come together and maybe start to plan about that one going forward. So what I'm just saying to you is that we are going to put more money in terms of development more than anything else if you want to be like Kenyans and Ethiopians.
And you touch on just putting that money into development, and we know that the quality in depth is really in the foundation when it comes to any sporting program. So perhaps speak to us about some of the challenges that you are coming across in terms of scouting for the talent, because it's not an inexpensive exercise.
Yeah, you're telling the truth, because it was not easy to scout athletes before. Because don't forget, you have to touch all the areas, especially the rural areas. So now we are going to spread wings where we are going to touch the rural areas. So that's why I'm saying all the president of provinces are coming and tell us where to improve. So we are going to touch all the areas coming back from now going forward, because it's very easy to do that. We've got a new competition that we're going to start now in January, end of January, from January till up to April, whereby competitions from primary schools, high school, and then in universities are going to compete together. They're going to get the trophies, individual trophies and all that, where it's going to be easy for us there to identify talent, because their coaches will be there, everybody will be there. So from there we will just maybe plan ahead, because our plan is not just a temporary plan, it's a long-term plan for about another 4 years. And then if you can do that, I think I'm telling you the truth, will be like Kenyans and Ethiopians. We can beat the whole world. And then we are starting now for Los Angeles, preparing for Los Angeles.
Because that's something we want to follow in their footsteps, particularly when it comes to marathons as well, because we've seen how the Kenyans and the Ethiopians dominate. But Mr. Moloi, I also want to talk about just retaining our top athletes, because we know the financial challenges that come with exposing our talent to those high performance centers. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, that one, it was a problem for me from long ago when I was still even young, because I was not staying here, I was in America training and running that side. So now I said to myself, we are not going to allow our athletes to leave the country anymore. So we spoke to that young man by the name of Walaza, together with their parents, to say, please, if you can allow your child to be around, we will do our level best to negotiate in terms of the bursaries for the students not to leave, not to Walaza alone, and some of the other people that can. So universities, we are going to negotiate with universities, sign the agreement with the university, if and only if they can help us. And again, at the same time, we'll go to the corporate companies to help us in terms of that, because now we will try to have the squads where we are going to put these children together. We know very well that school or that university will help us to contain those children together, and they will study together. Because what makes these children to leave, or the athletes to leave, is that they don't have financial background and they leave the country, like in America. So we don't want to allow that situation anymore. So most of our athletes are going to be around, because we are still going to have a contract with we'll negotiate with the universities and other corporate companies to say, if we can put the money together to finance those children not to leave us and to be with us, and try to put the certain number of students that we can, or athletes that we can say, you will be our next championships going forward, because we have to invest now.
We look forward to that, and good luck for the year ahead, Mr. Moloi. We also know that Athletics South Africa will be hosting their Athletics South Africa Awards on Saturday, just to celebrate all the athletes that have done well in the past year, as well as, of course, the coaches and the trainers that will be taking place on Saturday.